Alright everybody, this is Squirts, a newer uploader of Black Ops videos onto YouTube. Basically, I just wanted to record a simple match. I didn't do amazing, but I would consider myself an average player. Like, if I were you, I'd probably want someone like me on my team, rather than someone, you know, like this other guy who I'm posting a link in the description about, who is kind of like one of those Beast Mode Engage videos you might have seen, and it's absolutely terrible. It's a match on firing range, and he just does terrible the entire match. I'm in the match, and I did not rage quit out or anything. Like, that's not my cup of tea, but I did stick with it till the end, and it was absolutely terrible, him and another guy, but you should go check that video out. In this video, however, I'm running a basic AK-74U setup. I have grip and rapid fire on. My secondary is crossbow. I love the fact that a crossbow was put into this game, especially with the explosive tips. It's really fun to get a kill like across the map shooting it. My equipment is Semtex, concussion, and a motion sensor. And then I have flak jacket, warlord, and hacker. I'm working on all of the pros, but you know, I don't have them yet. As far as my kill streaks go, I'm running spy plane, the napalm strike, and an attack helicopter. I pretty much change my kill streaks every couple of matches. You know, I don't really have a certain ones that I like to use over and over again. Regarding this gameplay, usually when I have this, you know, class that I'm using, I will usually, if I have motion sensor, I don't usually move around too much once I put the motion sensor up. If I'm in what I call a hotspot, which to me, this room is definitely a hotspot. You have two different ways that people can come from, and there's a window where you can pretty much see one entire road. And with the motion sensor, right where I planted it in that corner, it covers a lot of ground, especially, like I said, of this hotspot where a lot of people are coming. I do just get my attack helicopter here. It does go to work a little bit later on once it gets here. Yeah, like I said, I have this motion sensor up, so I'm pretty much going to hang tight around here. My AK-74 ran out of ammo a little while ago, so I've been using this AUG that I picked up. It just has a red dot sight. I get quite a few kills with it too. You'll see what I go in the end for my final score, but right now it's just
enemy spy plane above.
Right now it's just going along as it is. So, we'll see how it all goes. I'm just gonna, like I said, stay right around this motion sensor area. I'm not sure if I pick it up or not. My one and only death might be here. That was my attack helicopter, it's still doing some work. Right now, I'm basically just gonna keep posting up right around this building. I like to consider this my building when I am playing. There was someone else's napalm, I don't think that was mine. But I see this guy shooting me, so I just pop out. I gotta take him out. I'm just going to stay somewhere around this building. I love checking this window. There's a spawn right out in the back of there, and people will just keep flooding down. A lot of people like to run through these buildings, especially because it's high ground, which is another reason why I like to sit here so much. And I wouldn't consider it necessarily camping, but I would consider it more of a smart gameplay. I'm not just going to keep running out into the middle and dying like a lot of people do that are in pretty much every match of just about every game. There's someone who just runs out, goes 4 and 23 because they just keep running out and dying over and over again. So I'm just going to stay right around this area. I think I branch out a little bit later on, and I'm still using this guy's AUG. Thankfully, when I picked it up, I don't know if he had some kind of scavenger on it or what, but it had a lot of ammo. Yeah, there's my death. So once I respawn, I'll have my AK-74 back, and I'm just gonna keep moving around to the other side of the map. I'm probably gonna try to get back to this other building if I can, just because I love that one room, especially when I get a motion sensor up. And another really good tip and strategy to use, yeah, that was a failed concussion. But another really good tip and strategy to use when you're using the motion sensor, once you plant it, it doesn't have to stay there. You can put it down, let it go for a couple waves, pick it back up, and continue on and plant it a little bit later on. It doesn't have to stay there. I mean, even like a claymore, none of the equipment necessarily has to stay where you put it. And that's one good thing to remember. Here I got a really long shot. I just tapped the trigger a couple times and I ended up taking that guy out. I do use the motion sensor whenever I feel like I'm gonna, you know, sit tight for a little bit longer than just a couple seconds. Very rarely will you see me leave my motion sensor and run across the map, because it just doesn't do any good when it's over there. So, you know, going up to this hill, I'm just going to put the motion sensor back down, let it go for a little while, and I usually will not let it get too far off my radar. It might be just a little bit off, but I'm not just going to leave it. That just doesn't make any sense. So, if I do plan on going further across the map, I will just run back, pick it up, and then continue on. I mean, that's what the equipment is for. Now, this one guy keeps reading right underneath, and I just do not know where he is, so I'm just going to keep looking around, and then my team just pretty much goes over there and destroys him. You can see his dead body roll out right there. And as I'm continuing on now, my motion sensor's still pumping, and it's pretty much right in the middle of the map. I'm going to use my UAV. I did want to take the time out also just to say that I will be posting more and more videos as this goes on, now that I have like the right equipment and software. If you do like the video, you can always subscribe, and then once you do that, you know, just keep an eye out for more videos. I'll try to post at least one a week, if not more than that. So, once again, this is Squirts. I do an 18-1. It's an 18 kill death ratio. It's by far the best one in the game, and I didn't just like camp the entire time, so alright.